At first I thought I was going crazy, but now I'm pretty sure somebody has been entering my apartment while I'm at work. Update: changed my locks the other day, and set up my security cameras. So far nothing else has happened, and I haven't caught anything on the security cameras other than my cat doing his thing during the day when I'm gone. My landlord got back to me about the security footage from the front door, and said that the only strangers she saw were buzzed into the building by residents, so no weirdos or previous tenants with keys. The police are still patrolling my neighborhood quite often, which definitely makes me feel more secure. Also, for those of you who asked, this is my cat, http://imager.com/ezdikxd. Sorry for any errors, I'm on mobile. Edit: thank you all for your responses, kind words, and advice. I am at work rigged now, so it is hard for me to be able to respond to everything, but I just wanted to thank and update you all. I called the police this morning and talked to an officer who basically told me that as for right now, there is nothing really that they can do unless this escalates. But he did say that I was right to call in so that they are aware that something might be happening. He also said that getting security cameras is a good idea, as well as getting my landlord to change the locks. He also said that they will send a patrol car down my street every once in a while to make sure there is nobody lurking about. Also, TLDR, someone has been breaking into my house while I'm at work, and it has been happening for over a year, and I just now had something happen that makes me believe I'm not just being paranoid. So this has been happening for about a year and a half now, and tonight something happened that finally made me, and my boyfriend, realize that I wasn't imagining things. About a year and a half ago, after living in my apartment for over 5 years, I all of a sudden started noticing that things would be out of place when I would get home from work. Things that almost seemed out of place on purpose, to mess with my OCD. Sometimes I would notice knives that were put back into the knife block the wrong way, or little ornaments that I have around my house being turned to face the wrong way. Sometimes my clothes were hung up in my closet the wrong way. Little things like that where I would feel something was off, but there was no way to prove it, and in all honesty could have just been me being absent-minded when putting things away. After a couple months of things randomly being out of place, and always having that creeped out feeling, things stopped going out of place, and I put it to the back of my mind and stopped being so paranoid, and moved on with my life. That is, until about 2 weeks ago. For the past couple weeks, my cat has seriously been trying to tell me something when I have gotten home from work. Any of you who have a cat will know that exact meow. It's not an "I'm hungry" or an "I'm p*** said because you have been at work all day" meow, but a "OMG you will never believe what happened" meow, if that makes sense. I didn't really think anything of it, because cats can be jerks sometimes, and I just assumed he was just bored and wanting to complain. The other day when I came home from work, I noticed a pair of balled-up socks that do not belong to me sitting on my bedroom floor. My boyfriend came over the next night, and I told him he had left a pair of his socks here when he had stayed over on the weekend. He looked at the socks and said that they were not his. My heart sunk, and so did his. We both knew that someone had been coming into my house again, and that I probably wasn't imagining it the first time. A few days later, I came home from work and found a bag from a Lingear store on top of my couch. It was empty. This bag had come from inside my house, as I had just bought a bathing suit from that store a couple weeks prior, and the receipt for that was in the bag. At first I thought my cat might have dragged it there, but upon inspecting the bag, there were no teeth marks, as well as my cat couldn't have opened my closet door and gone into the paper/cardboard recycling that I keep in there, on the top shelf. The final, and perhaps the most unsettling thing happened tonight. My boyfriend met me after work and we went out for dinner. We went back to my apartment after, and I went to unlock my door, and noticed that it was already unlocked. Locking the door when I leave my house is the one thing that I am most OCD about. I don't just double and triple check it, I quadruple check it. It is not just a habit I have, but something that is deeply ingrained into me. Everyone who knows me knows this about me, as I even do it to their doors. I have to check 4 times or I get an icky feeling. Even my boyfriend was on red alert when he noticed my door was unlocked. We entered my house and I was checking to see if anything was out of place. He ran to the sliding glass door and tugged it, and it opened right up. I never leave that door unlocked. He witnessed me lock it on Sunday, when I closed the door because it was getting too cold. He saw me check it 4 times. I have not opened it since then. We are both convinced somebody has been in my house. Whoever has been coming in somehow has a key. The fact that they left the sliding door unlocked makes me think that maybe they are planning to come back with ill intentions. If they have a key, why would they need to unlock the sliding door, unless they don't want to be identified by the security cameras at the front door of my building? Either way, I have already ordered a security system, but unfortunately it's not gonna arrive for a few days. Any suggestions on anything I can do in the meantime to keep safe? Also, what do you guys think? Am I just being paranoid? Or should I go with my gut on this one?